Hello everyone, my name is Despina and today we will have an overview of the soft skills modules of the AIIS Learning Program. So in order to have an overview of the soft skills modules, you have to know which are the soft skills modules that are included in the AIIS Learning Program, a description for each soft skills module, the learning outcomes for each soft skills module, the content of each soft skills module, and last but not least, a quick overview of the theory and the tasks of each soft skills module. The soft skills included in this learning program are 1. Self-knowledge and initiative, 2. Capacity to adapt to different situations, 3. Communication, 4. Teamwork, 5. Work organization, and 6. Work ethic. The first soft skill module is self-knowledge and initiative. This module introduces students to topics such as self-knowledge, self-motivation, self-control, the ability to take initiatives and act proactively, as well as have the right attitudes toward their work. It is important to lay this foundation in these modules so that they can develop further soft skills in the following ones. The students, after the completion of this module, they will be able to define realistic and concrete objectives, identify what prevents them to achieve their goals, learn techniques that allow them to motivate themselves in difficult situations, know effective strategies to prevent stress and improve emotional self-control, control negative thoughts that generate worry, anxiety, or stress, become aware of their own thinking mechanism, and know other methods that allow them to improve thinking skills that facilitate the construction of mental schemes and lifelong learning, know good habits that enhance personal well-being and health. In this module, the topics we will cover are 1. Self-motivation, 2. Initiative, proactivity, and good attitude to work, 3. Self-confidence and autocontrol, 4. Metacognitive skills. Our second soft skill module is capacity to adapt to different situations. Medicine is a field that is quite stressful, whether we are talking about working in a hospital or even a laboratory. This is why this module focuses on developing in future health professionals the ability to cope with a variety of situations, whether they involve teamwork, the use of new tools, or tasks that they have to manage for the first time. After these modules, the students will be able to identify the process of change, know different techniques that help them to prioritize and adapt their own plans and behaviors to new situations, identify and manage the different emotional states generated by changes, incorporating emotional techniques and tools to deal with the situation of change in a constructive way, approach novel situations as a challenge and not as a problem, identifying the possibilities for change and continuous improvement. In this module, we will cover the topics of capacity to adapt to different situations, teams, tools, tasks, etc., and resilience, stress tolerance, and flexibility. The third soft skills module is communication. Communication is one of the most relevant skills that medical students need to acquire. It is very important that they know how to properly express their thoughts and work, whether they refer to patients or present their achievements to members of their team, to groups or other specialties, and even to the general public. In their professional career, they will need to have empathy as well as assertiveness in order to convey their findings correctly, but also in an understandable and compassionate way. After the end of this module, the students will be able to apply communication techniques that allow them to have more connections with the patients, family, colleagues, and the general public, among them assertiveness and empathy. have a presence in communication and eliminate communication barriers. Use some strategies to communicate diagnosis and bad news clearly, concisely, and understandably. Know guidelines that help writing of the ideas so that they are understood and generate interest in the receiver. Recognize the keys that lead to improving success in presentations and learn some tools that allow them to generate the interest and understanding of the audience. Apply emotional self-management techniques to improve performance in presentations. The topics we will cover on this module are efficient communication with patients and family, ability to express ideas in writing, such as reports, emails, etc., oral communication, assertiveness and empathy, efficient presentation, small and big audience, efficient presentation in general public, layman's terms. The fourth soft skill is teamwork. Teamwork will allow them to work together in a well-defined but at the same time open to new ideas environment, especially when it comes to people and groups that include people from other fields of education. These skills are very important in order to make the right decisions and to solve problems effectively, while at the same time, when needed, to be able to negotiate and present arguments in an understandable way. After the end of this module, the students will be able to argue the characteristic of an effective team, the skills and activities that are required to achieve effective professional work teams in the field of health, explain the advantages of teamwork and phases a team goes through to become an effective team, know the keys to identify and managing a conflict within a team, know the different negotiation techniques as a strategy for the resolution of conflicts that may arise between professional teams. Know the keys that the team leader must take into account to build a decisive and effective team. The content we will cover in these modules are teamwork and cooperation, problem solving and decision making, negotiation and persuasion, multi-professional, interprofessional, and transprofessional disciplinary collaboration. The fifth soft skill module is dedicated to work organization. This module provides an introduction to the fundamentals of work organization in nowadays. It is crucial for medical students to know how the modern management works. More specifically, they will learn about agile management, innovation management, and the use of project management tools for time management. After the end of this module, students will be able to use organizational planning and time management improvement methods focused on healthcare, identify the internal and external obstacles that really prevent them from managing time efficiently, know some tools that allow a better organization of work and optimization of time. Recognize and apply some strategies to improve concentration at work. Design a personalized plan of action for organization and time management. The topics we will cover in these modules are effective work organization and efficient and effective time management. Our last soft skill module is work ethic. Medicine is a human-centered science, and medical professionals must have a strong background in work ethics. This module will train them to make appropriate ethical responses to everyday situations, but not limited to. After the end of this module, students will be able to understand the practice of medical ethics in the physician's daily work, analyze ethical issues in healthcare practice, and discover the physician's appropriate responses to everyday situations. Evaluate the effects that the absence of medical ethics produces in professional practice. Recognize and handle errors, investigate their causes to avoid them in the future and take advantage of them. rationalize on science versus humanity in medicine, becoming aware that biomedical science and clinical ethics are complementary, mutually demanding. Reflect on the future of medical ethics, especially in the fields of AI. The topics we will cover in this module are Professional Code of Conduct and Ethical Guidelines. Thank you so much for your attention. We are excited for the AIIS Learning Program that we have developed for you and really looking forward to meet you on the AIIS Ediverse. We hope to enjoy this learning experience.